Namaste students. How are you all? Hope you all are healthy and safe. And today we are going to learn another interesting topic in our social science. Let us recall what we have learned in the previous lesson before we begin our today's lesson. We are enjoying this block. Earlier we learnt about indoor and outdoor games. We understood that most of the indoor games are board games, chess, ludo, carom, snakes and ladders, which need less number of players and less equipment. Whereas outdoor games like football, basketball, cricket, kabaddi, these are outdoor games which need more number of players, a larger playground and a large sports equipment. When the weather is harsh, when it is very hot or very cold or if it is raining, we can't play outdoor games. We learnt about these games, indoor and outdoor games. What is the difference between these two types of games we learnt? So in today's class, we are going to discuss about local games. Local games which we know like kabaddi, kho-kho, gilli-danda and marbles. These are some of the local games that are played in the Indian villages and very common with people in villages. Every game, let it be kabaddi, kho-kho, gilli-danda or marbles, they have a different set of rules to play the game. Okay, every game has its own rules. Though kabaddi is started as a local game, but it became very popular today. It is played all over India. So let us learn about rules of one local game. To take kabaddi. Okay, today we'll learn about the local game kabaddi. The game kabaddi needs 7 players each in 2 teams. Right? So the game needs 2 teams. In each team there should be 7 players. 7 plus 7, 14 players we need to play kabaddi. Right? So let us just imagine the teams and the game. So if we'll have team A and team B. Okay, team A has 7 players and team B also has 7 players. So they'll be standing in 2 halves in the court. What is the court? Court is not that which you wear over your shirt. Here the court is the place where the game is played. So we all know that the kabaddi is played in an open ground and a big box is drawn, okay, to the either side of the box, okay. In the middle, okay, in the center we have a line drawn, okay, one box towards the left and one box towards the right. In each big box we have 7 players, okay. They draw the box on the ground and on the either sides of this line, okay, one line is drawn in the center. To the both the sides we have 7 players, okay, team A 7 players and team B 7 players. So how do they play it? So a player from team A has to run across the center line and touch other player from team B, okay. from team A, one player has to cross the line, go and touch a player from the opposite team, that is team B, and continuously without stopping the player has to say kabaddi 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 kabaddi. He has to say that till he comes back to his team. Okay, from his team he went to the opposite team, right? Opposite box where the team B is there. So till he touches and comes back, okay, he has to touch a player from team B and comes back to his team A. So continuously he should be saying kabaddi kabaddi, right? So what happens if he touches the other player from other team and comes back to his team? Team A will win a point. Okay, his team will win a point. But if the same player is caught by the players of team B, then the player will be out of the game. Are you able to understand, my children? See, kabaddi is a game where there are two teams. Okay, two teams, team A and team B. In each team there will be 7 players. So altogether 7 plus 7, 14 players will be there. So it is played on in a court or an open playground. There will be a line in the center. Okay, from team A player has to cross this line, go to the other team, touch a player from team B and come back to his team. Okay, so then team A will win a point. But if this player gets caught by the team B players, then he'll be sent out of the game, right? If the player gets caught by the players of team B, she will be out of the game. If not, team A scores a point if the player can touch anyone from team B. Okay, let's learn the next rule. A player from team B will run across the center line and touch any player of team A, okay, while saying kabaddi kabaddi. Then she has to run back to the center line without getting caught. Teams get points for touching the players of the opposite team. This is the main feature of this game. Okay, see, the teams will get points for what? For touching the players of opposite team. The team that touches the highest number of players becomes the winning team. Right, students? So we learned a little about the game kabaddi, the rules, the players. Right? Let's move further with the lesson. We already know about some indoor and outdoor games. So today we have learned about the game kabaddi in a sequence. What is the meaning of the word sequence? Sequence means in an order. In an order. In an order means what should be done first, what will be done next. So in an order. So for today's class you will be needing your content book, worksheet 3.2 and notebook. Okay, workbook open to 3.2, right? So what are the keywords to be learned? Sequence. Sequence means to arrange in order. Sequence, arrange in order. So the activity is, today's activity is the rules of the game. Okay, the events in the game are in a jumbled order and you have to arrange them in a proper order. Right, students, we'll do this in our classwork. Let us watch this video, right? So the game kabaddi is played in an open court where there are 7 plus 7, 14 players on the either side. On the center you can see a line drawn, okay, which the people Okay, the player from one team has to cross and touch the players of the other team, right? And once someone catches the player, then that other team will lose points, right? Students, continuously they have to say kabaddi, kabaddi, right? Now, why do we need a sequence when we play a game, right? Why do we need a sequence? Because we should know what should be done next. Otherwise there will be a big confusion if you don't know, okay, you have done this, what should be done in the game next? You should know that. So doing things in an order is a sequence, right? We need a sequence in a game to know what to do first and what to do next when we play the game. Without a sequence, we would not be able to follow the rules of the game. It is very important to know the sequence of a game. What to be done first, what next, what further, we should know. Okay, sequence helps us to know what we can do further. Without a sequence, we can't follow the rules, right? Why is it important to follow rules in a game? It is very important to follow the rules of the game, otherwise there will be a big confusion in the game, and if there is anyone who doesn't follow the rules of the game, they will be disqualified from the game, right, students? So why should we follow the rules of the games? Rules tell us what we should do and shouldn't do in a game. Okay, the game rules, they tell us what to do and what you should not do. They help us to play a fair game. Okay, so for the question, why should you follow the rules of a game? Rules tell us what we should do and shouldn't do in a game. They help us to play a fair game, right? Right. There is another question. What should we do when someone doesn't follow rules? Sometimes we also see while we are playing games, there will be one or two players who don't follow the rules. We can explain to them why it is important to play fairly so that everyone enjoys the game. So we should explain to the player, it is very important. Only if we follow the rules, then everyone can enjoy the game, right? Now whatever we have learned, let us try to apply in our worksheet. I repeat, open your workbook, open to 3.2. Okay, worksheet 3.2 you open and let us do this. Local games, that is the name of our worksheet. Put today's date and try to write it on your own, students. First question, fill in the blanks by choosing words from the brackets. Okay, there are some words given in the bracket and you need to select the right word and write in the blank. A1, kabaddi is in dash game because it can be played in a playground. So you have to decide whether it is indoor game or outdoor game. I know, students, you can do it very easily. You have very good knowledge about indoor outdoor games and you also learnt about the game kabaddi. So it will be very easy for you and you can do it. B, there are dash players in each team. Okay, in each team how many players are there? 4 or 7, which one is right, you write it. Second question, look at the pictures carefully, arrange them in the correct sequence by writing 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4 pictures are given related to kabaddi. Okay, which one is first, which one is second, which one is third, fourth? You have to put the numbers under the pictures. Okay, right, students? And we have the third question here. What happens if we don't follow the rules in a game? So what happens? You write it in 2 or 3 sentence in neat handwriting beta. Now here is in your classwork you can do more practice. Draw and fill in a table in your notebook about what you read in section local games in the content book, right? So you can write about what you have learnt about this game Kabaddi in your classwork book in neat handwriting, right? Now let us go for the homework. What is today's homework? Today's homework is practice questions from your notebook. Okay, in your notebook you have to write what are these practice questions. If you open your content book to this lesson local games, you have these questions number 1, 2, 3. First question, write true or false. Kabaddi is an outdoor game. Is it true or false? You write the correct spelling, complete spelling. If it is true, you write TRUE. If it is false, write FALSE, right? B, there are 2 teams and 7 players in Kabaddi. Is it right or not? Think well. In each team there are 7 players. How many teams do we have? 2 teams. So 7 plus 7 how much? Think and answer. C, Kabaddi is played with bats and balls. Is it played with bats and balls, students? Think about it and answer whether it is true or false. Second question, what do we do first while playing Kabaddi? Okay, what is the first thing that is done when we start playing Kabaddi? You write one sentence about it, or no need of writing the sentence. Already they gave us 2 options. Option A, run to tag a player from the opposite team. B, get into 2 teams. What is the first thing that is done in this game? Okay, run to tag a player from the opposite game, or first get into 2 teams. Tick the correct answer. Third question, imagine you are playing a game of hide and seek with your friends. You know this game, all of you have played hide and seek. So you have to imagine that you are playing hide and seek game with your friends. What rules do you have for this game? What are the rules for this game? Write in a sequence, in an order. Okay, so do you know this game? Like, one player closes his or her eyes and stands near a wall, okay, next to a wall, and remaining players run around and hide themselves, and this player, the first player, will be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 100. Then he'll say, can I come, and he'll start searching for the remaining players. Once he sees the remaining players, he'll say, I have seen you, you are wearing this dress, or you are next to the tree, or you are at the back of the gate. Like that game, you write the rules, at least what are the rules you can write. Okay, then the next question is B question, last one. Why is it important to follow rules? Give any 3 reasons. So you write this 3 sentences for this answer, right? So we have completed our today's lesson almost. Have a good day. Enjoy. Bye bye. Let us meet again with another topic, students.